How's it going, everyone? We're here to check out the skins that made it in this week, and we've got quite a few. We've got 12 limited skins for you, and there's also something called the Graffiti Pack, which we'll get to at the end of the video. So, starting out, we've got the Berserker's high-qual set. A lot of you guys have been digging the Berserker set because, well, either you just like the design or you're a fan of the comics, and that they're, modeled after, I should say. And yeah, it's just a very badass looking set. Definitely kind of crusty and very, jagged and brutal looking, for sure. You can pick it up for $1.99 a piece, so just under $4. Next, we've got two deployables for you this week. Starting out, we've got a continuation in our new box set, which is the Graffiti set. So I'll run you the $2.49 that the glowing labeled boxes have been going for so far throughout all the sets. And yeah, you got this one here, Solid Stone. So there you have it. Then over here we've got ourselves a green glowy dragon. This is the Toxic Dragon Metal Door. This one will run you $3.49, so it's definitely up there a bit in the prices. As we hit the lights here, you'll see it has a very cool looking glow to it, which is quite nice. Then, if we go ahead and pop on down here, we'll check out the glow on the box. Definitely very obvious to see where it is from the sides. Help you organize your base with some style. Next up, we've got the weapons for you, and that is, well, the focus of this week, considering that, well, it is the new gunplay update coming right on in, and yeah, so it looks like they wanted to give us a variety of gun skins to go along with that theme. We've got the Shards Python for you first up. This one's going to run you the usual $1.99 price and kind of has a kind of modern-esque look to it with a kind of nice little neon glow to it. Now, it doesn't literally glow, so I should be careful I say that. The tip does look like it might, but it is just very, very bright. Next, we've got a SAP for you, and, well, with this one, with its new recoil, a lot of people might actually be using this gun again. The Waves of Dawn SAP is quite a fancy name, and it is a very fancy, shiny-looking SAP itself. Man, Sally sells seashells by the Thethor is pretty much what was happening with me right there. One way or another, guys, aiming down the sides here, you can see there's kind of like a nice little grid pattern, and unfortunately not differently colored sights, but hey, there we go. Next, we've got a continuation in the Skullkiller set. This is Skullkiller SAR, of course. It'll run you $2.49 and is a nice little addition to the set. Aim down the sides here, you've got that mix of purple and blue from the set, and the skull, of course. And there's that reload. Next, we've got a custom SMG for you, and this thing has a powerful new sound to it, so hey, maybe a new skin is what you need to go alongside with it, is the Monster SMG. Gonna run you also just $1.99. Aim down the sights here, you've got yellow versus black for the sights. Next, we've got an MP5 for you, and this one is more of the kind of digital camo looking, and well, its name is the Digital Carbon Mp5, so there you go. That fits it quite nicely. Aiming down the sights here, you've got a kind of faded blue tip against the iron sight there. And of course, we've got our reload. Next, we've got an AK of the fancy variety. This one is the Kevlar AR. This one's going to run you $3.49 because it is gold and fancy looking, of course. I mean, look at that. That is one tough looking AK. I love the chainmail in there too. And there is a big old cross there for you. I think going along with kind of holy Kevlar kind of look there with the chainmail. Definitely. Alright, next up we've got an LR for you, and this one is obviously, if you can't tell, part of the Vortex set. This is the Vortex LR. We've seen one or two pieces, I think, from this set so far, if I'm correct. And yeah, it's got a nice kind of color gradient of that blue to purple to red kind of thing going on, then back to blue and purple again. So definitely quite cool. Aiming down the sides, you can see you've got some white tips depending on how the light hits them. And yeah, they're not glow sights, so that's that there. And there we have it. Then, last but not least, we've got an M249 for you, and as you can see, it is part of the Black Gold set. It's the black code M249, will run you $4.99 this week, so it is on the pricey side, but the whole set has been, so that's kind of just keeping consistency there. And then let's go ahead and pop a reload. And there we have it. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out the spray pack. Alright, so all you have to do is go ahead and make yourself a spray can, and once you own the spray pack, you can go ahead and do decals. And the way these work is if you hold down R for reload, you can switch to the Graffiti Pack, and then you've got all these different things. So if you do Graffiti Pack, oops, that's the default one, rock. Boom, there's the rock decal. Then we got a little Hazzy guy. And then we've got a bang. The default kind of little target. Wins wipe. Yep, gotta love that one. Of course, a little face punch logo. Candle hat guy. And then, of course, frog boot, because you gotta have the frog boot, right? So yeah, if you grab the pack, you have these sprays, and then also you can just go ahead and freeze spray. So if you go ahead and select that, you can now draw. And then once you have that selected, you can switch through the colors, and to switch back, then you'll just switch back to whatever one you had there. So see, now the wheel shows all of our different sprays. We go to the brush, and now it brings up the different colors, and you can go ahead and do that. And there you go. So yeah, it's definitely a fun little thing to have added into Rust. So then a few questions that are going to come across are, well, okay, how does this all work? The tagging and so forth. And basically the way the graffiti is going to work is that if someone leaves some on your base, you can actually wash it off if you want to. And they last 3 hours by default. This could be something that changes in the future, and people are limited to 25 sprays at a time. So that way people can't just do millions of sprays and overload the server. So that seems to be what's going on right there. You can also change the width of the spray, I forgot, as well. So R is going to change your colors, and E is going to change small, large, or medium. So, you know, just kind of give an idea. We got a small, there's the medium, and there's the large. So there you go. You can see the size differences right there. And then lastly, to remove it, you can go ahead and get some kind of like water item, and you can just press E. And pressing E removes it right away until you're out of water. So there you go. That is basic with the sprays there, guys. Sound off down in the comments section below how you feel about it. I think it's definitely a cool item, and for $9, it's not too bad of a deal. So don't forget to check out my update video if you haven't already, and if you have, thanks for doing that. Enjoy fresh wipe, and I look forward to seeing how all these big changes are with everyone, so have fun.